Hi everyone, welcome back to my... Okay, it's up. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a foundation review. This foundation has been in my makeup drawer for probably a year and I've never used it. Smashbox Studio Skin. Look, no one's asked for this review, but it's there. I said, feck it, let's see what I think on my first time using it by doing a first impression review. I've heard really good things about this foundation, however, I am quite the cynic. So I have this in the shade 2.0, which, as you can tell, I do have some scaly-ish fake tan on at the moment, but fake tan nonetheless. So I'm hoping this will match my tan shade. Skincare wise, I've just cleansed and used my SPF. I'm wearing the ASAP moisturizer with SPF 50. I really like this, and as you can see, it gives me a nice glow. Skin wise, I have an oily T-zone and normal everywhere else. Okay, this is €38, so it's definitely up there in price. Laura. I don't want to insult past Laura, but are you on drugs? Barely acknowledging the fact this foundation is €38. €38, that is very expensive for a foundation. And I claim to be kind of the more affordable beauty product enthusiasts. €38. I just feel like I really need to add more gravity to the fact that this foundation is €38. As you were, Laura. It claims to be a high performance liquid foundation that helps you face anything. Evens the appearance of skin tone, never settles into pores and lines. 40 shades that don't oxidize, that's really good. Now proven to last up to 24 hours, I won't be testing that. Medium to full buildable coverage, oil free, 24 hours, won't cause breakouts, controls oil and shine, transfer resistant, sweat and humidity resistant, cruelty free and vegan. Start with photo finish primer, No, so I'm not going to use a primer today. I'm also not going to powder. I'm also going to use a brush to apply this. I had been using sponges, however, they're just not great for the planet, are they? So I'm going to use a flat top brush to apply it. Let's see how we go. It's not super runny. Looks like it might be a nice shade. That's 2 pumps. Yeah, that's a nice shade. There is a strong smell from it. It's like a chemically smell. I'm definitely going to need more than 2 pumps. That is for sure. Okay, so as you can see, it's on this side, not on this side. I would say this is I would say this is a medium coverage for sure. I definitely don't think this is a full coverage foundation. Yeah, it looks nice. It's not accentuating any texture, fine lines or pores. I'm gonna pop it on the other half of my face. The lighting's gone a bit funny there because the sun just came out, but you can see my little breakout on my chin here, and you can definitely still see it through, but I'd be comfortable enough with that level of coverage. Fuck's sake. When you want the sun to go behind a cloud, it won't. I'm going to pop on some concealer and I'll be right back. Okay, concealer done. I'm going to go away for 15-20 minutes, let this settle into my skin, see how we go. I would usually pop a bit of powder on, but I kind of want to see how this foundation gets on by itself. It claims to be oil controlling, so I really want to put that to the test. So I'm going to let this kind of settle into my skin for a few minutes and I'll be back to see how it's settling. Oh, we're going to need that yellow to tone down. That's a bit better. It's been about 20 minutes. I've just been assessing my skin in the natural daylight. In a moment, I'm going to switch off my studio lights and bring you right in close and personal so you can see exactly what this looks like. A camera will still be a little bit forgiving on my skin, but it will give you a more accurate look at what my skin is looking like without the forgiving studio lighting. I do like how this looks so far, and I'm not too upset about not using a powder today. Okay, I'm going to turn off my studio lights. So you can see here how my skin is looking. It's not so bad. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of anything on my skin. It just feels like normal makeup. It doesn't feel any cakier. I ended up using about 3.5 pumps for my entire face. I don't feel like I used a huge amount of product, but it gave me this level of coverage. Anyway, I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and I'll be back to let you know how I get on with that. Hello! Obviously I have my full face on now. I was really surprised at how well everything applied over top of the foundation, considering I didn't powder. I applied my bronzer and it skipped ever so slightly, but it was easy to blend out. It doesn't feel super tacky. I don't feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. Let's see how long this makeup stays looking good, shall we? It's currently 11:42. So far so good. Come on. If you're curious about what's on my face, eyes are the Cash Beauty Secret Treasure palette. All the matte shades apart from the black. And on my lips is also Cash Beauty, the Rose Nude Lip Kit, the liner and the lipstick. And yeah, I really like this look. Why am I so yellow? I'd say it's something to do with the jumper colour. It's around 4 hours later. 4¼ hours to be more precise. What have I done in the last 4¼ hours? Nobody asks. I watched the Paris Hilton documentary on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below. Definitely not what I was expecting, and very harrowing. A really worthwhile watch, I would say. And I had 2 cups of tea. I had a big breakfast smoothie. I had a bowl of overnight oats, and I've had my lunch, which was a big salad. And the dressing was really watery, and whenever I would pick up a chunk of food, the dressing would like splash up onto my face. So I definitely have to say that I don't expect my foundation to withstand all of that, but sure, we'll see. 4 hours in of the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Let's see what we're looking like. Wow, my lips are definitely not great. That'll be the lunch. Yeah, it's looking good. I deliberately didn't apply any highlight today, so any glow you see is the foundation. Definitely a little glowy around the nostril, but other than that, still definitely looking good. It's 9:10. I'm 5 minutes short of having a 10-hour wear test of this foundation, but I just want to get it off. I will say, for the purposes of the review, I didn't do anything hugely taxing today. In fact, I lay on my couch, I watched a documentary, I read a book, and I took a 2-hour nap where my face was kind of mashed into a pillow. So that, I suppose, is a factor. My foundation, I feel like the more this wore into my skin during the day, the nicer it looks. I feel like I'm perfectly presentable now. I mean, I'm perfectly presentable. Like, we're all perfectly presentable all the time. But I wouldn't mind if someone like said, let's go on a date. I would probably be happy enough to go out just like this. I look dewy. I definitely look oily around the nose. You know this makeup isn't fresh, but I think it still looks good. Is it a contender to rival my Holy Grail foundation? I would say not quite. Hello, it's me, I'm still here, and yes, I'm still ragging on that €38 price tag. While it's a decent foundation, I think you could save like €30 and get a foundation that's just as good from the pharmacy or Pennies. So while it's a good foundation, it's certainly not worth that price tag, in my humble opinion. Have you used this foundation? Do you like it? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below if you have any feedback. Another question, what is your Holy Grail foundation? Because I want to try it. I'm going to retire to my bed. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye! Mwah.